how are farmers transitioning from informal to commercial agriculture? And what is the hardest mindset shift for farmers to make?
They view, so most farmers in these communities, they view livestock as a source of wealth. So the bigger the herd, the more wealthier they are. It's not about the value of the herd, it's just about how large it is. So doing a lot of training on, yes, we are not asking you to reduce your herd, and we understand the cultural messaging in that with your herd. So that cultural, that was the main issue. And then also the other thing, the barrier is where our farmers are, the infrastructure is really bad. So you find like when it was raining, it is very hard for them to move their livestock to the market or even to where we are collecting at. So I would say the infrastructure is a challenge, the cultural tradition of viewing livestock as wealth is also a challenge. I'm trying to think if I've forgotten anything else, but maybe I'll add as we...
Maybe you can speak about how you're tackling these challenges.
Okay, so as I said in the beginning, the farmers that we work with, we have an agreement where we know how many you have and at what time or at what date will they get to the market. So, but in return, we offer support services. So we do asset protection where we organize vaccination drives for our farmers to ensure that the animals we are buying are disease-free. We also do technical training and capacity building. And one of the items that we discuss is the cultural barriers, and the reason why in Kajiado specifically we focus on goats and sheep is because goats and sheep are owned by women. So the women are not allowed to own cattle, but they can own goats and sheep. And the other thing is that the women in this community, surprisingly, are extremely more aggressive than men. So you'll find the women who are part of our program, they keep their word. So if they're supposed to bring 2 goats every 2 weeks or every month, they keep their word. And maybe it's because for the women, owning livestock is not a source of wealth because they're not supposed to own it in the first place. So for them, they look at it as just business and a way of them to be able to cater for their bills or their household income. Yeah, I don't know if that answered it.
Yes, but how many farmers are you dealing with at the moment?
So currently we have 4,130 farmers. That's in Kajiado and Laikipia.
And future growth prospects?
Okay, we are hoping to get to at least 15,000 by 2028. Yeah.
Thank you. Let me come back to an issue that I've had. We've raised it a lot as going to affect and continues to affect us as farmers, as people, which is climate change. And of course, agriculture is at the center of all this. And we've seen even from the latest floods and even droughts that climate change is going to hit farmers harder and harder, and all of us. So, Mr. Mugambi, what are you doing practically to help farmers you work with to adapt and still be profitable?
Let me tell you something in my journey. If you fight nature, you are doomed to fail and fail very hard. But if you work with nature, you are about to succeed and succeed very well. Therefore, climate change is real. Droughts will come, rains will come, floods will come, but what do you do? Now, we are farming dragon fruit. Dragon fruit is a climate-smart plant. Why? It's a cactus family, doesn't require a lot of water, so why should I fight nature? Secondly, the way we are planting and the way we are encouraging others to do is to imitate the natural forest. The natural forest, you have tall trees, short trees, shrubs, everything. And therefore, you will find the soil regenerates, and you will not have the kind of what I would call factory-like production, where you have an estate that is pure stand and there is no other cover crop. If something happens, you are doomed. But if you have interpassed your crops, like the way it is in a forest, you will not only be sustainable, but you will actually heal the land. Therefore, Nyambura, the way we have tried to deal with climate change is not to fight it, is go with the flow. And the way to go with the flow is just be like a natural forest. Thank you.
Thank you. That is profound. So we need to go with nature and just the way nature propagates itself. So my question on climate is, a lot of farmers and a lot of smallholder farmers say, implementing climate smart farming it's expensive, it's not affordable. So what do you think about this? Is it something that farmers can be able to implement if you're a smallholder farmer? And what solutions do you think can be there to make it more affordable for farmers?
Okay, I can agree with that statement. It is not affordable, but also, as Mugambi said, these are things that we know they are going to happen.